Please welcome to the stage Michigan Wolverine Austin Hatch. You're going to do.
Thank you all very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's really an honor and privilege to be here. Thank you to Coach Mo and others for getting in touch with me and presenting me with this opportunity. It's really an honor and a privilege, as I said. So we're all here today to celebrate one of the most impactful men in the game of basketball. As you all know, Michigan is one of the most successful programs in the country. Most people's standard of a successful season is the ratio of wins to losses, which is understandable, of course. But Coach Wooden said success is peace of mind, which comes from knowing you have made the effort to become the best of which you are capable. Coach Beilein makes every team and every player he coaches a success by Coach Wooden's standards. But what he does is not as important as how he does it. Independent of the great records we've had or the championships we've won, I'd like to talk about why Michigan is such a special place. It all starts with the leadership of Coach Beilein. As you saw in the video, I committed to Michigan on June 15, 2011. I was involved in a plane crash and was tragically injured and was not able to play at the level I once could when Coach recruited and offered me a scholarship. Coach B's commitment to me never wavered, though. He said, when you make a promise to someone and you're going to give them a scholarship, you're going to honor that. I think Coach B honored my scholarship because he saw it as the right thing to do. Coach always told us, more importantly, he always showed us, everyone involved in any of his programs, he always showed us to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Coach told me, Austin, there's not a coach in the country who wouldn't have honored your scholarship. Coach, you didn't just honor my scholarship. You did so much more than that. You showed us all what it looks like to lead with integrity, what it looks like to serve, and as you told me in your definition of leadership, you showed us what it looks like to genuinely care about those you were leading. You led by example, Coach. One of Coach Wooden's keys to life was to help others. Coach, you've done more than just help others. You've changed lives. More importantly, I think Coach's commitment to his faith is an example for everyone in the country to follow. One of Coach Wooden's keys to life was to pray for guidance, to count and give thanks for your blessings every day. Coach, I know you do this. The way you live your life every day and how you treat people is an example for every coach in the country to follow. It's an example for any godly man to follow. Matthew 7, verses 24 and 25 says, therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who's built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, yet it did not fall because it had its foundation on the rock. Coach, the rain came down, the winds have blown, and the streams have risen, but I think everyone in the room can agree that your house remains standing. We can all agree that Coach B has built this house in Christ on a rock-solid foundation. I was on the end of the bench and made little to no impact on the team on the court, but Coach didn't treat me or any of my teammates differently based on our respective abilities on the floor. Coach Beilein doesn't serve his players' talent, he serves their heart. Coach Wooden did the same. He was a teacher and used the game as a tool to teach his players about life and how to live their lives. Coach, the lessons you taught us all are still with us to this day and will be for years to come. Javon Moore said, you served as a father figure during my time at Canisius. Without you taking a chance on me, my life would be totally different. Nick Stauskas at Michigan said, you continue to preach that having good core values will be the key to success in life on and off the court. Jordan Morgan said, Coach, the culture you built at Michigan will have an impact on the way I live my life forever. The constant reminder of what it means to live with integrity is so strongly etched in my brain that I couldn't forget it even if I wanted to. Of course, we all know that integrity is doing the right thing when no one is looking, but I think integrity also includes following through on our commitments, especially when our circumstances change. Coach, thanks for following through on your commitment, despite the change in our circumstances. You said the reason you coach is to make not an impact in a game, but an impact for life. I'm here to tell you drastically changed the course of my life. I recall getting dropped off at the PDC in June of 2014 to officially begin my college journey. I extended my hand to shake yours, and you gave me one of the most meaningful hugs I've ever been given. Kind of like the hug my dad gave me after I accepted the offer to come play for you. From all of our time together prior to that day, whether on recruiting visits or in the hospital at RIC in Chicago, I knew you were a special man, but Coach, you're one of the most incredible men I've ever had the privilege to know. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all you've done for me, and I thank you on behalf of every player you've ever coached for all you've done for them as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a true honor and privilege to introduce the recipient of the 2019 Coach John Wooden Keys to Life Award, Coach Beilein.